Okay, let me correct you again. We are having, as we speak, there is a dialogue going on here. And that dialogue includes the government with the majority in the government. The government has the majority in the parliament, so we have the majority. We have the opposition in the dialogue, and we have the civil society. They are negotiating the way forward as we speak. One part of radical opposition refuses to join, but that's their choice. You know, the president had called for everybody to come around the table, just like we did in Sun City in 2002, 2003. We came to Sun City when we have a problem, a rebellion, a war. The president said, no, let's sit down around the same table, let's talk. Let's end up the war, and let's map together the way forward. South Africa helped us because South Africa hosted us in Sun City to map a way forward. That's exactly what we're trying to do today. The president said, okay, we have a problem. Let's sit down and figure out how do we move forward as a country, as a nation. So, as we speak, there is a dialogue going on in Congo, which includes the opposition. You know Vital Kamerhe is an opposition. He's part of the dialogue. There's a civil society, and there is the government. But there's a radical opposition. One part of the opposition, but the opposition is not a unified thing. Congo, I want to tell you, in the Congo we have 517 political parties. That's something that you in the media also should be looking at. We have 517 parties. Only 35 parties have members in the parliament. Others don't have. So those who don't have members in the parliament, they are the ones making noise. They are the ones who want to create problems because they don't see. They want to be in the government, but they don't have the means, nor the capacity, nor the number of people required even to be part of the parliament. So it's very important for you guys to know all that, so that you have an informed opinion of what's going on in the Congo. So the dialogue is going to determine the way forward. When the Independent Electoral Commission spoke the other day, he was speaking to the members of the dialogue to tell them, we, as Independent Electoral Commission, that's how we see things. What we are requesting today, 16 months to update the voter registration, is the same thing we requested in 2005 and the same thing we requested in 2011. They have not changed. That request has not changed. It's the same. Has been the same for the last 11 years. And as I said, the people who in the radical opposition now, they were in the government, the one who rejected the updating of the voter registration then. So it's very important to have all those facts so that when you hear these things, you know exactly what's coming from. As I said, even losing one life is one too many. That's our attitude in Congo. Losing one person is one too many. We don't want to lose any more lives. Congo, through the slaves, Congo provided more slaves than any other African country. I don't know if you know that. During the colonial system, we lost a lot of people. About 10 million people were lost during the colonial period. And then when we had this war, which I mentioned in 97, 98, and so forth, Congo lost 5 million people, more than World War II, more than the Holocaust, more than genocide, and so forth. We have lost a lot of people, my dear, and we don't want to continue to lose our people. We think that the Congolese life is just as valuable as any other lives in this world. So we'll do everything to make sure people don't continue to be killed. But when we say this is happening all the time, it's not happening all the time. It happened 2 weeks ago. It's unfortunate that we lost some people, but that the reason we're going to dialogue to make sure those things don't come to haunt us again, that we don't lose any more lives through this kind of violence. Hence, this dialogue to map the way forward.